You are watching JNBC News. I'm your host, Connor Creedon. Now let's talk about some ozone. Scientists are worried about rising pollutant levels within Earth's atmosphere. The greenhouse effect is a cycle that is causing this heat and pollutant buildup. The greenhouse effect is caused by greenhouse gases, which are defined as gases that trap heat and pollution within the atmosphere. Gases trying to leave are stopped and sent back towards the surface of the Earth. We are just getting wind of a staggering fact. Greenhouse gas levels have increased 260% since the Industrial Revolution. These rises contribute to increased global temperatures, which in turn cause mass flooding, melting of the polar ice caps, high wildlife extinction rates, and more acidic oceans. The gases causing these problems include carbon oxides, water vapor, methane, sulfur oxides, lead, ozone, particulate matter, volatile organic compounds, or also known as VOCs, and lastly, mercury. We now have an exclusive message for our viewers. As a special treat to the viewers, JNBC News will now begin a group of segments going into further detail on the specifics of greenhouse gases and their effects on the environment. Bringing us this first segment, we go to a highly respected professor out of Chicago, Illinois.
Good evening, my name is Jamil Payton, a professor at the University of Chicago. There's been an ongoing concern of emissions of methane and carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is being produced by burning gasoline of tractors. Methane is being caused by the manure of cows. Strategies to reduce these emissions are changing the diets of livestock, use less fuel and gas, produce renewable energy such as dams, increase the amount of carbon sequestration in agricultural land.
Thank you for that enlightening information, Professor Jamil. We now go to another esteemed gentleman, Dr. Nikolai Heisenberg, who has more interesting information on burning fossil fuels.
Hello, my name is Dr. Heisenberg. I've studied greenhouse gases, and in the recent years, the effects have been more than obvious. Burning fossil fuels for energy has led to an increased release in carbon dioxide and water vapor. These gases can be harmful to the climate and alter ecosystems. There are many strategies to reducing these releases. They include having fuel-efficient tires, driving electric cars, working from home, insulating and sealing your home, eating local produce, reusing and recycling, reducing deforestation, setting government regulations, carpooling or walking or riding a bus, and water usage, and managing the energy used to pump, heat, and to treat the water. Dr. Heisenberg here again, here to talk about industrial production and its impacts. Mass industrial production leads to mass industrial pollution. Factories pump out CFCs or chlorofluorocarbons, as well as nitrous oxide. These pollutants specifically cause massive damage to the ozone layer, which is why the Montreal Protocol was put in place to make the positive difference. One major way to combat these pollutants would be voting on major legislation involving the regulations on factories. Thank you.
My name is Benny Gilbert, and I live around here. Today, I'm going to be talking about deforestation and landfills. In deforestation, carbon dioxide and nitrous oxide are both produced. To reduce the emissions of carbon dioxide, the machinery used in carbon dioxide, they produce carbon dioxide clearly when they're cutting down the trees. Another way we can reduce it is with the transportation of the trees to wherever it's going. That also burns carbon dioxide. To reduce nitrous oxide, we don't burn the trees because that produces nitrous oxide, which depletes the ozone. In landfills, methane and water vapor are both produced. To reduce methane, we must find a safer place for animal and human waste so that doesn't produce as much methane. To reduce water vapor from depleting the ozone layer, we need to reduce all the acidic things that go into landfills, like our trash and our urine and our feces, which produces acidity in the water, which then depletes the ozone.
Thank you, gentlemen, for being a part of this special segment on greenhouse gases. For all of us at JNBC News,
From Professor Jamil Payne from the University of Chicago.
From Dr. Nikolai Heisenberg.
From Benny Gilbert.
Let's reduce our greenhouse gas emissions.
Let's reduce our greenhouse gas emissions.
Let's reduce our greenhouse gas emissions. Together, we can make a difference.